Hey, it works. Oh, whoa. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Storytime with Ace Silverfang. I'm Ace Silverfang. And this is Mass Effect. We're once again on the, as you can see over my shoulder, Normandy. And last we left off, we were about to talk to Joker and head back to the Citadel for the first time. So we haven't seen the Citadel yet. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I was figuring out why it is the OBS wasn't picking up the game stream and the game thing, as you saw with the background, with the game display. Capture, that's what it's called. Game capture. Turns out it doesn't capture the menu screen, but once you get into Mass Effect itself, once you select which game you're playing, then it detects a game. So apparently it's not a game originally, then it is a game.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I'm not sure what the taxpayer money does at the Citadel. They don't do any. The Keepers keep the Citadel up and running and looking good. So that's odd that they think that they can do anything. I don't think the taxpayers do much at all. For the Citadel, at least. Whoa. Does look cool, though.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Nah, man, I do have to say that this. They make the Citadel look massive. It is cool. I can't deny that it is cool. It is always the Mass Effect series.
The Council would step in
Hold
if
on.
the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of a council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Ooh, what's Paragon option? He's dangerous.
Threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Because they yell? Oh, fair enough. Okay, everybody. I think I know how I want the story to be going. I've got a good idea.
The Citadel. The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
And it is currently... Hold on. Here we go. It's currently 2183. So, yeah. I wonder what humanity would offer the Systems Alliance.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
That might be racist. That's also true. Okay. Where's my codex information? Wait a minute. I remember this. Hold up. Sometimes old habits die hard. Okay, let's, there we go. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson. Hold on. Alexa, sleep. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rogue Cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Yes. Okay. I've got a bit of a tricky situation up ahead. Because... I want to... I know what I'm going to do story-wise, but it's going to be a little complicated. Huh. Dude, calm down. Don't raise your voice like that.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
So,
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is is next door in the large office.
He clearly is.
Remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
They have to share an office. Look at that.
I'm Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What's a cranky?
To have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favors.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have decisions that affect Citadel space.
And we do. You guys don't offer military, so I wouldn't expect your race to have a council seat.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
But I want to ask you questions inanely.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Which is why you don't have a seat on the council. You can't provide anything militarily.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
We're military, so they respect us.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Did that. Okay, yeah.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Can I talk to you? Yes.
Pleased greeting.
Kalen.
Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through sentence-like movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I like doing this because it fills out my codex, and it's always interesting to hear this.
Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. established a regular route to the Citadel and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Deb. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I forget which of these keepers. I'm gonna memorize where all of them are, because one guy wants me to scan literally every single keeper. So I need to memorize their locations. I forget, was I able to... Hold on. Sometimes I'm able to use that computer there for information. Nope. Alright, hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Alright, let's fill out more codex.
My name is Una, and I'm pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel. Majority of officers serve in the war.
Hope everyone's having a good Saturday.
Is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from
I'm just gonna be chilling while I'm in the Citadel for a bit.
If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the...
Let me mute my phone.
The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
I like this question.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I mean, she's basically an Echo, right? She's Alexa. Sleep. I can't say its name without it wanting to hear what I have to say.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
I'm waiting for it to become self-aware.
Following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and and they petition the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster.
That's why.
It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is hand-picked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Yep, this thing is not intelligent. It's only repeating what it's been told to say.
Consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Alright, got a few more of these. Any of these? No? Okay, cool.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
Hence what it was talking about when we spoke to it. To Kalen.
A member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen-air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Yes, the Volus. The species that lives in aerosolized, highly pressurized human piss.
Biotics is the ability of a virtual
Ugh.
is an advanced
Gross.
user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Wow. Intriguing. Also weird. Yet not too weird. I can see humans doing that today. Alright, where do I want to go? CSEC Academy, Citadel Tower. CSEC Academy. Is that what? Wait, what's this? Oh, that's fast travel. I can't travel anywhere. Except the Citadel Tower. Maybe I shouldn't run around with my gun out. Krogan. Heh. I love that they actually put all this background story information literally right in the background of the game. Conversations happening around you actually have meaning, so you might want to stop and listen sometimes. I'm gonna go down here. Hello.
I'm Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Yeah.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
So, every tension point, you say?
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in...
Why did I do that?
What is the consort?
There we go.
What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit.
Well, at least they're honest about that.
Appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
I'm not gonna sleep with her. Because I've got a plan for the story. I know. It's not the popular decision.
It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I'm a military guy. I go anywhere without asking any questions. That's just what I do. What am I doing here? What's up? Well, she has to see me, so. Hey, Volus. Well, with the wait time of 3 to 4 months, I'm not surprised you hadn't come sooner.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Wait a minute. Memorize her. I think I might have to come here and talk to her. Because I think that's for a side quest. She's the only human attendant in here, so she's not hard to find.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
I'm always hesitant to ever select anything down here if I'm going Paragon because of how they always divide it with Paragon and Renegade. And Mass Effect 1 doesn't separate, or doesn't make it easy to tell which will do which. So you just stick to going up most of the time in Mass Effect 1. It's in Mass Effect 2 and 3 that it becomes easier to tell the difference. Let's see, do I want to try for Paragon? I'm not sure if this will actually give me Paragon points. Or do I want to go for Conversational Beige? Tell me about it. Yeah, sure.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me.
Ugh.
Speak to him as a fellow soldier. I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
I find it very odd that she'd call me in there and I just willingly go in there, accept a job, and then leave. Very weird. I was also hoping I could resolve the poor Elcor's problem with her. But it doesn't seem that's something I can do yet. If at all.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
You always listen for them to say things like, because if they do, they're gonna say something. Oh, I get why I never understood this Krogan statue design. It's wearing a helmet. How did I never see that before now? Cool.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control.
That's a long war.
With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
I keep trying to ask this AI or VI questions, but it just is incapable.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten.
Yes, this right here.
The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions.
Statues must be around to remember history.
Refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
I'm not gonna be a dick.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
There I am again, trying to ask a VI an intellectual question it can't answer.
Have a pleasant day.
Yes! Level up! This is exactly why you look for the Codex things. It's free experience. Well, I can't get any more charm. I can get assault training to learn adrenaline burst. Or I could go 2 of these to get shield boost. Ooh, that is pretty good. Restores 30% of your shield per second for 2 seconds. So, that's good. It restores 60% of my shield quickly. And then I can get shotguns. So 1, 2, and 3. Ah, dang it. No, can I undo? Yes. 1, 2, and 3. That's what I wanted to do. Goes up by 2 and by 2% damage, 3% accuracy. Perfect. Pistols are at plus 10% and plus 17%. 10%. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Interesting. Sentinel. What's this do? Pistol, and... Oh, just the cooldown of these? I'm gonna boost his biotics. And let's see now.
Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since. A species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Harsh. Oh, wait. After the Rachni War, the quick-breeding Krogan expanded at the expense of their neighbors. Warlords leveraged their veteran soldiers to seize living space, while the council races were still grateful over... Warlords leveraged their veteran soldiers to seize living space, while the council races were still grateful. Over centuries, the Krogan conquered world after world. There was always just one more needed. When the council finally demanded withdrawal from the Asari colony of Lucia, Krogan overlord Kredek stormed off the Citadel, daring the council to take their worlds back. Ugh. That was dumb. But the council had taken precautions. The finest STG operators and Asari huntresses had been drafted into the covert observation force. Sorry, quote-unquote observation force. The Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. The Spectres opened the war with crippling strategic strikes. Krogan planets went dark as computer viruses flooded the extranet. Sabotaged antimatter refineries disappeared in blue-white annihilation. Headquarters station... reading's hard today for some reason. Headquarters stations... Shattered? Headquarters stations. Okay. Shattered into orbit, clogging debris. Rammed by pre-placed suicide fighters. Still, this only delayed the inevitable. The war would have been lost if not for first contact with the Turians, who responded to Krogan threats with a prompt declaration of war. Swift. Being on the far side of Krogan space from the Council, the Turians advanced rapidly into the lightly defended Krogan rear areas. The Krogan responded by dropping space stations and asteroids on Turian colonies. 3 worlds were rendered completely uninhabitable. This was precisely the wrong approach to take with the Turians. Each is first and foremost a public servant, willing to risk his life to protect his comrades, rather than increasing public war wariness. Krogan tactics stiffened Turian resolve. The arrival of Turian task forces saved many worlds from the warlords' marauding fleets, but it took development of the genophage bioweapon to end the war. There were decades of unrest afterwards. Rogue warlords and holdout groups of insurgents refused to surrender, or disappeared into the frontier systems to become pirates. I don't know what's wrong with my reading. Maybe mo my fa sol la ti. I don't know. Gotta get my mouth working right again.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Ah, good to see you, floating jellyfish.
This one's face name is Delaminder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
How do you float?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one, it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Ooh, burn.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Fair enough. Speech. Personal question. Just who are you?
Its face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has.
Oh, never mind.
All of great
It was exactly the same question I already asked. Which is weird that it offered it to me again. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, this is gonna take me a bit. I'm looking for licenses, so... Because there was... Ah, come on. I thought so. Alright, here we go. View upgrades. What's this one do? I don't have a lot of credits, so I'm not going to just waste the ball. I'm saving up to find... I'm saving up to find, licenses so I can buy these things on my ship as they become available. Aha, I knew it. License. I don't have enough credits for anything else right now. Just the licenses. Okay, there's one up here. I'm the ones out in the open I don't need to memorize, they're easy to find. I need to find the guys, the keepers who are tucked away in corners. They could prolong my quest to find all the you know, things. Hello, Barlavan.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavan. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel.
Wait, did he call me a Spectre?
Someone as important as yourself arrives on the station. I take notice.
But I'm not a Spectre yet.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law.
Okay.
Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
Okay.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company?
Pretty bad.
Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with in America right now with our politicians. Holding on to funds, or holding on to investments, and then trying to manipulate the markets externally. So it's not technically insider trading. But it's manipulating the markets so that their stocks do well, like Nancy Pelosi. I'm sorry, she's pissed me off with that one. She and her husband. They're terrible for that. I can believe they did that, but I'm abhorred that they have.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I will. I make a lot of money.
Station is without a doubt the greatest one
As Shepherd.
It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. Only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Ah.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
That's not my experience with the wards. My experience is quite different from pleasant. Nope. The wards. Wait, same ring? The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space, serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of the influential species and private residencies for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule. 20-hour day schedule, okay. With a 6-hour night, where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Why only 20 hours? 24 hours in a day is already small enough, and now it's 20 hours. Offices and residencies are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports. Being closer to the center of spin, there is less motion for the ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through. This is really hard to really control. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower at the center of the ring holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over 1 kilometer from the ring and appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and Spectre business, the shuttles docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. The majority of the Citadel's population lives in the wards, the 5 massive arms of the station that house the residential and commercial districts. Many galactic races have too dry. Many galactic races have established cultural enclaves here. Population density and cost of living are extremely high, akin to Earth cities such as Hong Kong and Singapore. Wow, dense compared to Hong Kong and Singapore, you say? What about Delhi? The wards are open-topped, with skyscrapers rising from the superstructure. Towers are sealed against vacuum as the breathable atmosphere... Wait. Wards are open-topped. I always thought... holy cow, what the heck? With skyscrapers rising from the superstructure, towers are sealed against vacuum as the breathable atmosphere envelope is only maintained to a height of about 7 meters. Wow. The atmosphere is contained by the centrifugal force of rotation and a membrane of dense colorless sulfur hexafluoride gas, held in place by carefully managed mass effect fields. The view from the wards is spectacular. In the background, stars, Serpent Nebula, and the nearby blue giant called the Widow move across the sky as the station rotates to stabilize itself. In the foreground, the lights of buildings and vehicles on the opposing ward arms perpetually shine. The Citadel has no real day or night, while the station keeps to standard galactic time. For political functions, businesses rarely close, and residents acclimate to sleep and work according to personal need rather than a day and night cycle. Additions and modifications are constantly being constructed, though they must stay within certain specifications that will not compromise the operation of the station. Occasionally, the keepers will descend on an area of the wards and move or change the architecture without explanation. Residents have learned to live with these inexplicable intrusions. Well, you say that, but I just heard residents complaining about it. Creds. The standard credit was established by the Citadel's Unified Banking Act as the currency of interstellar trade. The credit has a managed floating exchange rate, calculated in real time by the central bank to maintain the average value of all participating currencies. Interesting. Some regional currencies are worth more than a credit, and some less. Hard currency, basically, it's like the US dollar on Earth right now. Hard currency can be stolen or counterfeited, so electronic fund transfers are the norm. More importantly, physical transactions cannot be easily tracked, making them ideal for tax evasion or the purchase of illegal goods. Yeah, we can't counterfeit data, can we? When the Alliance joined the Citadel, its various national treasuries were linked into the credit network. A human with a bank account of Mexican pesos, Japanese yen, or Indian rupees can purchase any item priced in credits at fair market value. All economies that participate in the credit network are required to price items in both local currency and credits. Man, confusing.
The Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar who expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have 2 names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Yeah, it's not entirely false. Again, ME3, Mass Effect 3, really shed some light on a lot of these myths. Which is a nice touch. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for quests. There aren't that many up here. I think that's actually a reservoir. Heh.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way.
Aw, but I want to interfere.
To the smooth operation of the Citadel, obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I don't like that you call it rehabilitation. That sounds like brainwashing.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology?
I'm willing to bet it's not art.
It is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Why do you all assume it's just art? Why can't you assume it's technology?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 3,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control.
Oh, thank goodness you guys use kilometers at least. How? I don't know.
Monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Ah.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Nah.
What if someone has business?
The average citizen. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chamber.
I see. Hold on.
In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the
I'd like to know more about the keepers.
Little is known about
The keepers.
of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations stations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
I won't. I'm kidding. I always try to have pleasant days. Keepers.
Discovered the Citadel. They also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel.
What?
How many Keepers die
Oh, that's interesting.
violence or accident? They maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs. Biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
That might be like half right.
Biotic mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range.
Ah.
Dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Now. It should have said all that now. Because they did that before, and that started the Arachni Wars. And when humans were trying to activate one, they encountered humans and immediately attacked humans because they didn't want it to happen again. That's why they don't like it. They don't want another Arachni War incident. What? Oh, you said that like you wanted to say something. Okay, then.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Well, you're not wrong. Trust me when I say it's not good that the statue hums. Oh, that's not important. Let's see, am I at CSEC? I think... Wait. Is this the wards, or is... This is the wards, okay. So this leads to the wards. But I want to go to CSEC first, because that'll give me a whole plethora of missions. Man, I wish I could run faster. The only way to run faster is to pull my gun. Probably shouldn't pull my gun here. I think it's down here. Actually, hold on. I think there's an area in the embassies that I can go into. Still. Unless I'm wrong. Man, I forgot how slow running is. I could... Oh, hey, embassy receptionist. Haven't talked to you yet.
Human ambassadors, up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Ah, sweet. Thank you for noticing that I'm notable.
What is this place?
This is the Presidio. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avena.
What's that?
Oh, Avena is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Nah. I don't see why. Thank you for at least wishing me a good day. I appreciate that.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through
Wait a second.
of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
So... Nervous system. Only the nervous system. Not the DNA. Or anything. That's bizarre. In actuality, it still makes no sense. They tried to make it make sense, and it still makes no sense how they can mate with literally any species. And with males or females. Like, an Asari can, quote-unquote, mate with another female and become pregnant. Which means they actually are... They're not asexual, but they require sex to... Hello.
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
I don't know. Let's talk to Palin. Actually...
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
You know, Palin seems rude, but actually he's one of the characters in this I do like, even though he's cautious. And it's that cautious nature that actually endears him to me.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But We don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Ah.
We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable.
See, that's why I like this guy.
We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
No.
Not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
See what I mean? He's actually pretty savvy, pretty world savvy.
Police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
That's fair. Don't worry. I'll become a Spectre and you'll ask me for your help, for my help. Hold on, is there a computer I can access over here? There is. Hold on. You don't see me, right? Good. I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna save. Oops. Nope. Wrong button. This button. Let's do it. That was pretty easy. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Edda Cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Another mission. This is actually a bar.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha!
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you? Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
You are very rude.
Can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
So they're all saying they saw her, and none of them actually saw her. They went in, talked to the lady at the front, and were like, ah, man, too long a wait and too expensive.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is. Commander, good to see you again.
Is it now? Ah, Nasana. Did I just walk over a chair? How did I do that? There's no jumping in this game. How did I literally get off the ground? You'll talk to me eventually. What's up, buddy?
Commander, can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Why would you recommend Cora's Den?
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services.
I'm just trying to see if I can fill out any other codex things.
At one time or another. She's a very powerful woman.
tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Ah, my kind of town. I mean, club.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you. You too. Okay. Here's another keeper. Remember that. Remember that, everybody. Remember that! Don't let me catch you not remembering. If I catch you not remembering what I told you to remember, then I will remember that. Hello, diplomat.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Ooh. More codex. More codex. Another keeper in here. Hold up, I got more codex stuff. Conventions. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction of the conflict and an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. A WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. Took you this long to do it? We've done it. We've regulated that ourselves. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a weapon of mass destruction. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. And we have those, and have heavily regulated them. Use of weapons of mass destruction is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth. With ecospheres, okay, we haven't gone that far with it, of course. But we almost have. We have them, but no one's willing to use them anymore. With ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of weapons of mass destruction on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. That's because space is radioactive. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles for use in space. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic space, yet they have radioactive bullets. Tier 1, large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops for deorbiting space stations. Wow. Effectively free and available in any system, in the form of debris left over from planetary accretion. Kinetic impactors are the weapon of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. Tier 2. Uncontrolled self-replicating weapons, such as nanotechnology, viral or bacteriological organisms, von Neumann devices, and destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them on to another world. Tier 3. Large energy burst weapons such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. Tier 4. Alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide private suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies. Excuse me, sorry. Gas bubble didn't want to come out of my stomach. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Network deals with cybercrimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Special Response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. Wait, there we go. Patrol, naval arm, with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place for long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel Counselor or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation. But an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor Venari Palin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arturius lend credence to this position. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. Okay. Due to the destructive nature... Wait, this is Treaty of Ferrixen. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the council races agreed at the Ferrixen Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other council races. Currently, the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to Council to Associate Dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every Dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3, and the Turians 5. Okay then. Thank you for explaining ratios to me. I'm so stupid I couldn't possibly have already known what a ratio is. Find the commune. Okay, what am I doing here? Gotta find him in Khorsdan. That's easy enough. Except when I go down there, there's gonna be a fight! Thank you, Elcor. Okay, so... I need to come here for 2 of the keepers. There's at least 1 over there. There are 2 over there. Wait, no. There was none... There were none in the consort's room, or area. There was none in the banker area. There was 1 at the Emporium. Okay. Yeah, I can remember that. Aw, man. I'm not allowed to go to the wards. Why? They're gonna force me to go to the council first, aren't they? But I want quests. I want missions. Give me a job. Let me complete it. I just realized who's missing here. The Hanar, who is proselytizing. Oh, okay, I see. That X is someone I can talk to. That was weird. I thought Caden was turning blurry for a minute there. That was weird. Because I don't think Ashley was. That's just Caden. Garrus, buddy!
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous.
Palin, how'd you beat me here?
Investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Sarah.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Garrus, buddy! Wait, hold on. Hey, Garrus, wanna talk? No? Alright, hold on. Gonna be honest, I've never been able to tell the difference between male and female Solarians. I know, it sounds terrible. I've never been able to see the difference, though. I have to talk to them to find out which is which. What up? What up? I can't go through. It's not a door. Is there a... I wish there was a map button. That'd be a lot easier. That's where I need to go. There's no other points of interest. I like how most of these keys on the legend are for the vehicle. It's kind of weird. Like, I know why they do it. It's because you're mostly going to use the map for the vehicle. But even so, kind of wish there was a little more going on there. Admiral Kihaku. Admiral Kihaku. Oh, hey, Keeper. Note the Keeper. There's one here. Count the Keepers in Citadel space? What's up with you? Why are you just standing around? Why are you wearing a vest? A life vest? So you don't drown, I guess? So strange. I don't know why I've never noticed the Keeper who isn't moving right there. That's very weird. Eh. There's a Keeper over there. Like I said before, I'm literally just trying to memorize the locations of these Keepers. Because as soon as I talk to the Council, I'm going to get the Keeper one. Keeper quest. Which could have me running around in circles for a while. Nope. Okay. You guys ever have those days where you feel like you're tired and you feel like you might be sick, but you take your temperature and you're not? Sorry, I was exploring the entire Presidium. I thought you could wait.
But there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support the charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
This must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. Humans are wasting your time, Council.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision.
Ever.
It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
I'm pretty sure I'm grounded for a while, so...
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every
No.
we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Dude, Anderson, for once, you actually are wrong. A bit. He's not just after Earth and humans. He's after everybody!
Tell me about this history between you and Sarah.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the ruins.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Sarah.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Yeah, okay, so here we go.
Doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Yeah, okay, so
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. Should have been released a long time ago.
He was one of the first CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass.
Okay, fair enough.
If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. With him gone, things are still up in the air.
I'm guessing they were watching from the Blitz, right? When I became a war hero.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Even when you become a Spectre, you don't get to find out how many there are. It's very weird.
Like Saren.
It doesn't happen often. The council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
I should go.
Okay.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I think I got everything. Yeah. Wait, didn't I? Hold up. Crud. Autosaves are very, very sporadically far back. Where am I? Where'd you drop me off at? Oh, right. Okay, I know where I am. And there's a keeper over here. Remember that. Memorize it? Good. What? Yes. You'd think that, but they didn't make the stairs. The stairs were made by the keepers. Yeah, I know.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
I'm
Well, I suppose I could use the help.
hoping I talked to...
It's the scanning device I developed.
I got all the questions with the captain.
All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Ah.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
That's fair.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Well, hold on. Scan. That's an easy one. I'm hoping I got all the conversations done with Captain Anderson. I'll talk to Kahaku in a minute. Or is it Kahuku? I don't know. They'll say it when I talk to him and actually get the quest. I think it's after I become a Spectre. But first, I have to go and investigate the entire Citadel. Credits. Wait, that was one. Is there one over here? No. No. Okay. Wait. No, there wasn't one over there. Okay. Good job remembering, everybody. Wait. That was Ashley. Okay. That was just Ash. Man, I hope I got all the Codex stuff. I must have. Yeah.
Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellion several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Yeah. And they do. Their talent for espionage is second to none. Everyone does. The only ones who don't seem to that much are the ones who treat it like a sport. Both the ones who participate and the ones who, haha, just watch it. Oh, there's the Hanar. Yeah.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal.
Okay.
Regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
I guess that's just so that they don't inhibit others' duties and responsibilities.
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe.
Oh, the fake ones, okay.
Become a battleground for a religious war.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I've argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Thank you.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
You're not going to want to have met your deity.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
You could just buy a thing, but okay, sure. Paragon plus 8! Yos! Yos!
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you. Happy to help. Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Oh, right, this isn't a...
I should report to my superiors.
Oh, thanks, I got paid. An Omnigel... 10 Omnigel... How much Omnigel do I have? Omnigel... Where do I see my Omnigel? Probably under equipment, right? Back to scanning. Wait, what? What the? Whoa! I got quests! I gotta investigate him, so that's gonna be done with Garrus. And the Shadow Broker will help me out as well. I need to get all the information I can. Okay. Omnigel. Ah, 27 Omnigel apparently. Häufig. Okay. Scanned. This will actually not take long, because I don't have to talk to almost anyone else while I'm up here. Just have to run all the way and get all the keepers scanned. So run a big loop. And I'm running this way so that I can end by going to Bar Levon. That way I can tackle a quest. Another quest, that is to say. After I've made it all the way around. What do Turians look like underneath their uniforms when all of their uniforms look the same? It makes it seem like they have these hunches on their backs, when I can't tell if that's the case or not. All Turian armor looks the same in that regard, with a big swoop thing. Well, I say all. I guess maybe not all. Hello? Never mind. I was hoping he'd tell me about the investigation, but then I realized I'm not a Spectre yet, so he won't. Okay, she's still not gonna give me the quest. Sorry, mission. Side mission. Talk. Or scan, I mean. Alright, there's one more on this side of the river. Wait, no. This way. And then this way. And then down and this way. What's that? I guess leaves. Man, I feel very strange. I might be sick without a fever. Which can happen, it's just a weird moment. Because they always say you don't have a fever. Wait. They always say you're not sick, no. You're not contagious unless you have a fever. Well,
you seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Just tell me how I can help.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my...
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
Ah, come on, man. Let me help you out with your problem. Then I can get more experience. Okay, let me talk to you.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
I think I forgot to talk to you about some things. I did.
Tell me more about the Shadow. He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Heh.
Tell me about Bar Levon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal.
That's incredible considering credits.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Man, it'd be really good if I could... I've always fantasized about what it would be like to be an information broker. Like, you do nothing illegal, you just have all the information on everything and everyone. So whenever anyone wants to know something, they go to you, pay you a fee, and you tell them. Basically, you're a universal informant. And everyone uses you and fears you at the same time. Which could make you a... That could make me a target, I admit. But... so C-Sec Academy is... this. Okay. Wait. No, I want to go over... I want to cross the river, that's right. That's it. Run! I wish I was joking. You move faster when you have your gun out. People could be like, why is he running with his gun out? Inspector business. Nobody question this. Also, yes, inspector business. I'm almost a inspector, so I can do this. That's how that works. It's like when you're in the police academy, you can automatically arrest anybody because you're almost a police officer. So, that counts. Stand. Wait a second, there's something up there. How did I miss that? Run, Shepard! Actually, I'm gonna switch weapons. Oh. Staircase. Well, no, I feel silly for doing that. But I got that scanned. I think there's one up here. I see the exclamation mark on my mini-map. I'm using that term loosely too. It's not actually a map. It's more of a radar than a map. So he's on my radar. Somewhere. Oh, Barla Vaughn. Right, okay. What's up, Barla? Or would you prefer Vaughn?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Sarah?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Sarah.
Can make a deal?
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Why?
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now.
Oh.
They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Oh.
Ha! When you deal with a traitor like Sarah.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake.
Okay.
I know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the
Fair enough.
want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. Speak with him if you want to know more.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't his choice at all. In fact, I don't think it was.
My pleasure, Commander.
Rex Garrus.
When the Krogan evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already inhabited, the Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today,
Jeez.
are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
That's a bit of an extreme reaction, don't you think? 1 in 1,000? If they made it 1 in 100, their species might have had a chance at surviving at least. Oh, that's okay. I think that was everything. So now I'm going to go back to CSEC because I got to talk to both Garrus and Rex, and I got to pick them up as team allies, which will lead me to the quest that'll allow me to recruit Tali. Tali Zoravas. I can't remember her last name right now. Her last name changes periodically because their last names are based on the ship on which they call home. So it's more like Talizora of the ship of this.
Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Rex is over there. Talk to him in a minute. Gonna go this way first. Now this guy will give me... oh, wait. There we go. This guy's gonna give me... stuff. 1 second. 12. I have 8 more to go. Hi. Sure is.
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Yes.
Tell me what you've got. Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So do I. I'm looking for some sweet, sweet licenses. Oh, I found a license! I can't buy anything. Wrong. I can buy some light armor. For Caden only. Well, don't know where Garrus is. Garrus. Maybe he's in here.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Ah, Rex is awesome.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
How so?
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What did he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to create information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a
Ooh.
small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. The council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus?
Alright.
He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
We don't need him. Of course we need him.
Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. I have a plan, but it's not easy. What? Oh, add to squad. That's what you mean. Okay. I'm gonna keep Ashley in my party for now. Do I need Caden? He has tech strength. I think I need tech strength more than I need more combat strength. That'll give me biotic strength and tech strength. Yeah, let's go with this. I'll bring Rex along after I've completed... I'm trying to get an achievement, which is to have every single person complete 5 missions. Ah, this one. This is funny. You kind of give him nothing. All you said is, I think he's gonna kill me. Why? Huh? Okay.
You're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
Never heard you.
Trying to explain to the officer before.
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
I forget what this actually is. It's a big...
Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone.
I think he's,
He thinks he can just push me around.
I think it's all a big misunderstanding.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better.
So paranoid.
He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorbin. That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorbin these days. Well, good luck.
I love how they tie these quests together. It's such a nice little detail, too. Really makes the world feel more fleshed out. Big. Makes the quest sort of absorbing, too. Like, oh, this led to that. Interesting. So, okay, hi. Anything in here? Anything? Anything? Oh. I think I know how I did that. These books are all part of just one singular object, I think. Maybe? That's sometimes how they do that, but I'm not sure if that's how they did it this time. Ah. What's this? Codex. 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 Keeper. Keeper. Any more codex? Codex. Yeah, codex. And codex. That's a lot of codex stuff. What did I get here that was so much stuff for my codex? Jellied spheres. Expose Saren. Garrus. Go to the med clinic. Squad. Okay, I've leveled up again. What do I want? I'm gonna grab this, because Carnage is just a good ability. Can't get more Charm just yet. I need more accuracy with my assault rifle. This is just ridiculously inaccurate. And I'm going down to the wards now, so I do need to up everyone's stuff. I'm going to put one here, then I'm going to put one in decryption. For one assault training. And one in assault rifles. My assault rifle's already incredibly inaccurate. I don't need to make it less accurate. Shotguns need more damage than accuracy. Nope. Could give him a better shotgun. But I won't, because I think Tolly uses shotguns. Here. Take this better gun. Ooh. There you go. Edge 2. Less damage, more accurate. But barely more accurate. Nah, that's done.
Driven from the system by the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the migrant fleet, a flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the Pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the Geth, and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts.
Well, the voice that their voice synthesizers, or the way their voices sound through their masks, I mean. does not help that rumor.
Combat. All modern infantry weapons, from pistols to assault rifles, use micro-scaled mass accelerator technology. Projectiles consist of tiny metal slugs suspended within a mass-reducing field, accelerated by magnetic force to speeds that inflict kinetic damage. The ammo magazine is a simple block of metal. The gun's internal computer calculates the mass needed to reach the target based on distance, gravity, and atmospheric pressure, then shears off an appropriate-sized slug from the block. A single block can supply thousands of rounds, making ammo a non-issue during any engagement. Top-line weapons also feature smart targeting that allows them to correct for weather and environment. Firing on a target in a howling gale feels the same as it does on a calm day at the practice range.
Amazing.
Smart targeting does not mean a bullet will automatically find the mark every time the trigger is pulled.
Yeah.
It only makes it easier for the marksman to aim.
Well, okay then. That's fair. Oh, crud. Cruiserweight starships are the standard combat unit encountered away from large naval bases. The poor, bloody infantry of most fleets, nimble scouting frigates have neither the punch nor the stamina to stand up to serious combat, and the mighty dreadnoughts are a strategic resource, carefully hoarded and committed to the most critical battles. Cruisers perform routine independent, show the flag patrols in settled systems and lead flotillas of frigates in small engagements, such as pirate suppression campaigns. In major fleet engagements, cruiser squadrons support the dreadnought battle line by screening their flanks against enemies attempting to maneuver for the main gun bow shot from their vulnerable broadsides. Alliance cruisers are named after cities of Earth. Hence, Normandy. Oh, I was trying to push down on the wrong joystick. That's why nothing was happening. The Dreadnought is the ultimate arbiter of space warfare. Millions of tons of metal, ceramic, and polymer dedicated to the projection of firepower against an enemy vessel of like ability. No sane commander would face a Dreadnought with anything less than another Dreadnought. A Dreadnought's power lies in the length of its main gun. Dreadnoughts range from 800 meters to 1 kilometer long, with a main gun of commensurate length. An 800-meter mass accelerator is capable of accelerating one 2-kilogram slug to a velocity of 283 kilometers per second every 2 seconds. Each slug has the kinetic energy of 38 kilotons of TNT, 3 times the energy released by the fission weapon that destroyed Hiroshima. Each one, that's a lot of force fired with guns. When used to bombard planets, some of this kinetic energy is lost due to atmospheric re-entry friction. As a rule of thumb, each Earth atmosphere of air pressure saps approximately 20% of a projectile's impact energy. The Turian fleet presently has 37 dreadnoughts, the Asari 21, and the Solarian 16, even though they could have more. Humanity has 6, with an additional hull under construction at Arcturus Station. So for every 5, so the Turians are the ones who limit it all. So they have, let's say, so 37 means it's based on the number 35, meaning we can have 7. We only have 6, but we almost are at max capacity, until the Turians get 3 more. After the Turians get 3 more, then it's the Asari and the Solarians have to both get, well, geez, that's 40. 3, That's 39, so that'd be 13. Wait. So how did this already have 21? If it's 531, the Asari have... Wait. 30... the Asari shouldn't have 21. They've exceeded the limit. What the heck? Fighters are single pilot combat small craft. They are lightweight enough that they can be economically fitted with powerful element zero cores, making them capable of greater acceleration and sharper maneuvers than starships. Kinetic barrier shields change starship battles from short, vicious bloodbaths to extended, indecisive slugging matches. Only the main gun of a dreadnought could punch a mass accelerator slug through the barriers of an opposing dreadnought. This changed with the development of the fighter-launched mass disruptor torpedo, a short-range weapon that can penetrate kinetic barriers to destroy their projector assemblies. Starship Guardian defenses must be overwhelmed through swarm attacks. Fighter groups can take heavy casualties, pressing their torpedo attacks home. Once fighter-launched torpedoes have crippled the enemy's barriers, the mass accelerators on frigates and cruisers can make short work of them. Interceptors are a type of fighter optimized to attack other fighters. With no ability to damage starships, interceptors are used to screen friendly units from incoming fighter attack. Frigates are light escort and scouting vessels. They often have extensive guardian systems to provide anti-fighter screening for capital ships. Carry a squad of Marines for security and groundside duty. Unlike larger vessels, frigates are able to land on planets. Frigate drive systems allow them to achieve high FTL cruise speeds. They also have proportionally larger thrusters and lighter design mass, allowing them to maneuver more handily. In combat, speed and maneuverability make a frigate immune to the long-range fire of larger vessels. In the time it takes projectiles to reach them, frigates are no longer where they were predicted to be. In fleet combat, frigates are organized into wolf-pack flotillas of 4 to 6. Wolf-packs speed through enemy formations, hunting enemy vessels whose kinetic barriers have been taken down by fighter-launched disruptor torpedoes. The wolf-pack circle strafes vulnerable targets, using their superior speed and maneuverability to evade return fire. Alliance frigates are named for great battles in human history. I'd like an example. Unless, would that make... Wait. Oh, that makes the Normandy a frigate. Okay. I was wrong earlier. Anyway, that's all the ships in... That's all the different ship types in the game. Not that it matters. We never participate in ship battles. Might be a lost opportunity there. Or a missed opportunity. But this game knows what it is. It knew what it was when it was being designed, so can't really complain about that. Where's this elevator go? I bet it goes down to, docking bay. That's not what I expected. I should have, though. Okay. I mean, you have to get to the docking bay somehow.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar disturbed.
What?
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Ah. Scan. What's up?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right?
Yes.
During the Blitz, saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony. Looks like you have a fan. I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
They're not aliens here. Although maybe they are. Maybe even we're aliens here. Because it's the Citadel. No one's native here, technically.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Try all of it.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Thanks for the intel. While convoys allow rapid transmission, there is a finite amount of bandwidth available. Given that trillions of people may be trying to pass a message through a given buoy at any one time, access to the network is parceled out on priority tiers. The Citadel Council and the Spectres have absolute priority. If they're using all the bandwidth, everyone else must wait. I wonder if that's even possible. If it's designed for trillions of people. Individual governments and their militaries enjoy the next highest tier. During wartime, civilian communication can suffer hours or even days of lag. Wow. Intelligence agencies study ping time through various systems to predict military buildups. Below the governments and military's bandwidth, priority is sold to the highest bidder. Media conglomerates, particularly headline news networks, purchase higher priority to provide their viewers with timely information. Corporations that require timely information and response capability, for example, financial institutions and investment firms, also invest heavily in priority access. The funds acquired through sales of bandwidth are used to maintain and expand the communications infrastructure. I said that horribly. Communications infrastructure. While everyone with a computer has guaranteed free and unlimited access to the galactic extranet, they are last in line for bandwidth, and may have to wait for their requests to be processed. Bandwidth resale. Corporations use investment capital to purchase blocks of high priority access made available by paid subscription. And that is how communication works. Got it, class? Communication Mass Effect. Basically, you might never get anything heard if nobody wants you to be heard. Sure.
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
And you call yourself an investigative journalist.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you know?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
That's an excellent question, Shepard.
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Does it now? Have they heard about me in other ways?
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Yeah, I've got no problem telling her those things. Where's my map? That's where the med clinic is. I need to go this way. If I don't go this way, I won't get Garrus. And Garrus is awesome. Aha. No, no, no. Okay. Oh, wait. Ooh. The Citadel is surrounded by a blue-tinted reflection nebula. The light of the nebula is actually light from the Citadel, scattered and reflected back at the station. At first, the Serpent Nebula was assumed to be made of microscopic construction debris. Prevailing theory holds that the Prometheans used molecular nanotechnology to manufacture the incredibly durable materials used in the Citadel. But unlike other nebulae, the Serpent does not dissipate over time, therefore it must be replenished constantly. The current popular theory is that the non-recyclable waste collected by the Citadel's keepers is somehow rendered down to the atomic molecular level and ejected into the cloud. The thick nebula presents a navigation hazard. Beyond the relatively clear areas around the Citadel, electrical discharges are common. These are not blocked by kinetic barriers and can severely damage metal-framed starships. In addition, some dense knots of dust can overwhelm the repulsion of kinetic barriers on smaller ships. If such a vessel is moving fast enough at the time, the effects are similar to being hit with a sandblaster. Attempting to reach Citadel through open space navigation is unadvisable. The only safe approach is through the various mass relays that orbit it. Okay then. I've completed... Oh, that counts as a quest, huh? As a mission? So 2.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear. That was smart, Dot. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut around. Who are you? Let her go.
Nice shot. It's all good. This is why I love soldiers. I can just sit here and replenish all my health.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They worked for Fist. They wanted to shut me up.
Man, Fist.
Telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Just like Rex told us, Commander.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
You got it. Sticking with Ash. I know I said I never use her, and I normally don't, but again, gotta use her to get the, hold up. Oh, he's tech strength? Huh. Okay, sure, why not?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Quick. I need... Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Are these... Oh... No.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Codex. There we go.
Used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Medigel violates Council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
It's like, it's illegal, but everyone uses it, and no one bans it. Oh man, I need to get him with sniper rifles. Turian agent, what's that do? Accuracy with all weapons, and damage with assault and sniper rifles. Sorry, that snuck up on me out of nowhere. I have to get all the way up here to get medium armor? Dang. Up here for snipers? Man. Is this only accuracy or is this also damage? Accuracy with all weapons and damage with assault and sniper rifles. And considering you can only equip the assault and sniper rifles, I don't see a reason to... You know what? There we go. There we go. Unlock sniper rifles. At least he's useful with assault rifles now. No. No, I'm going to save that for Tali, who can actually level up her shotguns. Sorry, Tali. Not Tali. Her name is Tali Zora, not Tali Zora. I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. Wait, what? What? Okay, never mind. Run! You know, every time I come here, I always feel like the Citadel has to be very cold. Ooh. Observe. Well, that was Caden's voice. That was totally Caden.
This isn't a station. It's a city. There must be millions here. It's impossible to track everyone.
I found a bug.
Zero looked like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Maybe they just don't like humans.
This is such a weird bug. The game reads it like Ashley's having a conversation with herself. But it's Caden's voice.
Why not? I've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old bids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
He keeps looking. This is so weird.
At ease, Lieutenant. Can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn straight you can.
Ready to move out, sir.
So freaking weird. That's the weirdest bug I've seen in this game yet. Wait, no, I'm trying to talk to. Let me talk to Garrus, jeez. Which way is Flux? Is this Flux? That's Flux. What's in here? I need to stay out of the back alley. That's where you find Tali. But I think this is the way to... Yes, the market.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry. I can't.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
Why did you not ask for a receipt? I always ask for receipts for big things like that. Not like food, but things that I buy that I'm going to be using and might break, yeah.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
You say so.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where
Yep.
you come from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Gonna learn about these places real quick.
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Well, I'm sure he's fine.
Oh yeah, totally.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Why are you so sure of this? Ooh, a new Omni tool. I can afford nothing. Wait, I can afford this. That's not something we need. I need this, though. I'd like this. Wait. No, I wanted to sell.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing some
Yes.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Oh, wait. No, this. Wait. There. There we go. Okay. The edges I can sell. I'm also going to sell these Kesslers. Man, that gives me nothing. Wow, these are... He has not given me a good price for these tier 1 items at all. It'd be more profitable to be converting them to Omnigel. Oh, this is funny.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden.
It's my fan!
I'm so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
I don't remember it being 100.
You're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
That seems reasonable.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Not the Citadel? Where do you live? Why are you here? Oops. Wrong button. I was aiming for this one.
Is a habitable world in the
Story time.
2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. This was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
Huh.
Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in...
Why not the 1/3 area that is not congested?
The planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the executive board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
Well, turns out might be likely that a few of them are true. Okay. Probably should have checked back frequently for Conrad Werner. Before I do anything, let go downstairs. Gotta go up to Flux first. Flux is kind of important in that it's got a few quests I can just complete right in here. Oh, that guy's not here yet. I guess I gotta wait for me to be a Spectre first. I would. I do. Wait, what? Oh. Why bury your corpses where they can be found? So, can I dance? No? Aw, man. I'm not allowed to dance. I like watching the interactions between different species.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Problems?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
I'm always interested in the inane ramblings of other people.
She's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well,
Considering
back to work before I get in trouble.
when I go there, there'll be a fight.
Welcome to Flux. My name's Doran. What can I do for you?
What's up?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
I am, but not yet.
Tell me about the sisters working for you.
Jen left to work at Cora's Den. Now her sister Rita is all worried she might be in some kind of trouble. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
I'm good for now, though.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Anything else? Anything else? No? Okay. Upstairs real quick. Fair enough. I don't know why you've been waiting for me, so that's a very... Thought she was backwards in that chair for some reason all of a sudden. I'm not gonna play these games because I'm already gonna have a chance to play them later. While cheating. For justice! I'm gonna cheat for justice. Okay. I've got everyone. I need to get to Cora's Den. Okay, why were you loading? What were you loading? What changed? Anyway, I need to get to Cora's den without going through the alleyway. Because going through the alleyway, I meet Tali. And meeting Tali means that if I go to Cora's den, it becomes a shootout. I have to talk to her sister before I talk to Tali. Chorbin.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Why? You literally gave me an assignment. Why are you...
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiment, sir.
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after it.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so?
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the keepers?
What's so special about that?
The keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever.
That is phenomenal.
You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep gathering it. It pays. I know.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I can talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Sometimes you want the beige answer. The beige answer is the one that doesn't negate your quest you're on. And I only have a few more of these guys to get. Where are they? Probably... Yeah, they're probably out there, out through this door. I know one's in the hallway that I'm worried about going through.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
He actually has very good things. He's where I always ended up getting non-human armors. Ooh. Wait. Why so... I can't afford this. What can I afford? Light Turian armor. That is worse than what I already have. Well, it has better shields. Ooh, and it boosts his tachymotic, but it's only slightly less damage protection. Alright. I'll get that. And... Nah, that's good. If I spec Garrus for shields, he'll be very well off. Wait. No. Dang it, he has a meta-gel upgrade. Ah, for 2,000 more than I have. And a grenade upgrade. I have to come back here. Oh, nope. Wrong reaction. Alright, let's save real quick. Because autosaves are not reliable in this game. And by not reliable, I mean very spaced out. And it's how autosaves should be. It was my complaint about autosaves before. When I talked about it yesterday, what was that? Okay, this is why I saved. Tali. Tali? Is Tali not here? Wait. No. Open. I guess I have to ride the elevator to get the, what, last one? I need 3 more, okay. So fighting in Korra's den's just inevitable. Hold on. I thought it was a shield, but I think it's just light. Ooh, those guys are tough. Ah! Nice. I forgot to give him his armor. I'll save this armor for, Caden. Wait. Aw, man, he already has that. That's useless for me. Wait, no, I need her. Yeah, that's right. I'm saving that shotgun. There we go. I accidentally switched weapons. Alright, looks like I'm just gonna level. Level what, though? Shotguns, I can only put one in. Put one in Soldier to increase my health regen. And my health. I like how they put these here, but clearly now is not the time for that. Right now I'm trying to rescue Tally.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Oh, I almost shot you.
All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Ha! They just back down.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
You know what I thought of saying? Just back down. Just stand down, guys. Ooh. There we go. 2 shotguns and an assault rifle. Yeah. Let's take a look, shall we? They're more accurate and less damaging. Here, I'll give her this one. Yeah, I'll give her this one. Yes. Sure. Sure. Yes. Yeah. Whoa. What just blew me up? Oh, you're kidding me. Hold up. I thought so. I still have to scan this keeper, but that's all I have to do over here. I knew I should have saved. Some part of me was saying, nah, dude, save. Save right here now that you've opened this locker. And now I'm regretting not doing that. Hold on. Equipment. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Oh boy. Fortunately, I'll be able to eat soon. Nice. I'm gonna do the same thing, actually. Got a cooldown on that. Okay, so that's not gonna work against the Krogan. I need rapid fire. Whew, that was close. Thanks, man. Just rushed me all of a sudden. Nice. I can't save.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse. Stay back. Take him out.
Ah, dang it. I'm so stupid! I can't save in there, turns out, so I didn't even make a mistake earlier. I just need to not die. That was my only mistake. Dying. Now I've made it twice. Okay. I mean, these things only give me 30 credits each time I do it, so it's not like it's giving me a fortune, but 30 times 20 is, what, 600 credits? So that's actually more worth it, the 600 credits. Ow. Stop getting in front of me. Remember how I said combat improves in the second game? So does ally AI. Nice shooting, Garrus. This is why you always bring Garrus. His sniping is just always useful. I don't know of a time when we didn't count on him. Well, I know of a couple times. I don't know of a time... Well, I don't know of a time when he was in my party and it was not good. I'm just going to sit here. We're going to sit through the conversation. Save yourselves. Yeah. Moving forward. Grabbing this. Can I can save. Ah, then I did make a mistake the first time I did this. I can't yet use heavy armor. Neither can she. Hold up. I'm gonna do that save again because I don't want to have to redistribute all those points for the umpteenth time. Let me get... No! Let me... Ah, jeez. It wouldn't let me use cover. Dang it, this is why I needed one of them to die. I couldn't use any cover.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender! Where's the quarry? She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Basically the same as being dead, but I also got Paragon Point. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Journal. Okay. Ammo and weapon upgrades. Oh, another combat sensor. Let's get a combat sensor on my sniper rifle so I can actually snipe them. Why is there another enemy? Oh, crud. Dang it. There we go. High caliber barrel and chemical rounds. Yes. Actually, anti-personnel rounds. Yeah. Actually. Chemical rounds. Chemical rounds. I never understood this. It's 30% less damage, but you bypass 20% of the shields. So, you do less damage while dealing slight amount of damage to them. You're still shredding through the shields. That's very weird. I've never seen the benefit of that. I'd rather just take out the shields. Unless it has rapidly regenerating shield. That's the only benefit I can see right now. What am I on? I'm on my shotgun. Which I want to be... anti-personnel rounds. Maybe I'll use that on my sniper rifle. There we go. There's still one... No, three. There's still enemies out here. Got him. Got him. Good shooting, guys. Good work, team. Come on, pop up. Pop your head up. Nice. Okay, I got 2.5 minutes. Not bad time, actually. Before, I wasn't ever able to make it because I get stuck trying to fight these guys. I say ever. I obviously did make it, but it took me many tries. Tolly! I'll save you! Wait, I think these are Quarians. Or are they Solarian? No, wait, that might be... I can't tell.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't
Oh.
trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself.
Ah, they disabled my guns. Ah! My mind blew up right behind her.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
Yay, I got Tally.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start...
Maybe those were Solarians. Solarians.
We don't see many Quarians here.
Naraya, that's it.
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged some from its audio banks.
I heard the heal trigger.
Has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction and then vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
That's actually exactly right.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tolly.
Come on, Ash, be polite.
Me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Fair enough.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and
Yay! Tali! Best girl! Oh, man. I've got to bring her. Her tech strength is too much to pass up. That means I'm now bringing Caden. Wait, no. It's only 3. That's right, 2 of them, and me. And this is Liara, obviously, but I don't get her yet. Okay, let's go. Oh, wrong thing. This one. Journal. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wait. Huh. Can't get sniper rifles till I get assault rifles up. Might as well get her pistols up. And I need to get her weapons up. Tech resistance by 10%. Shield capacity by... She relies on shields heavily. Let's just get her shields up. Get that. That. Which of these boosts... Wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I do need to... Okay, I need electronics up. I'll get this, then I'll get this. There we go. Alright, that should be okay. You're kidding me! I'm so mad! They put equipment right next to main menu? Oh my gosh. Now I have to do this again. Cooldown. Perfect. Perfect. Nicely done. Good work. Healing, healing, healing as I run. Healing, 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 all is fun. I hate that I have to do this again because I pressed the wrong button. I'm going to skip all dialogue options. I'm not allowed to skip. No, can skip. Like the bomb, though. Yep, I have. Ah! Oh my gosh! I'm so mad! Ah! What's worse is I can't skip. Hold on. Hold up. Active personnel rounds. Combat sensor. High caliber barrel. Okay. Did you just shoot my cover? Got him. What the? What was that? I saw something happen over there. I'm so mad. I still can't skip this.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Got him.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust
Are you okay?
I know how to look after myself. Not
Okay, skipped it all. Got back to the ambassador's office. We're good. He's gonna complain. She can help us. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Pilgrimage. Make sure I add this to my codex. Something of value. Please continue. I have to be careful. I can't skip now. Okay, I can't skip this. There we go. Okay, type.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper. The Reapers hunted.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand.
The Geth revere the Reapers.
Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the council right away.
Yep.
What about her?
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
Saren is a danger to the
I'll take all the help I can get.
There we go.
You won't regret this.
We have almost our entire team.
Listen, and I will go ahead to get things ready with the council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Okay, we're gonna do you and you. There we go. Bangarang, yes. Go back in here. Put 2 points into. I forgot what I put them into. I guess I'll put them into assault rifles. Wait, no. I'll put 1 assault rifles and 1 into combat armor. Yeah, I need. Wait, dang it. No. Patience. Rushing like this is what messed us up before. All of that. I need that much there. I need there. There. Let's get some there. Armor piercing rounds. Wait. I can't give her Corian. Wait, no, I'm not on the Corian. That's why I'm not on hers. Better shields, yes. There we go. Automatically gets that one. What is this? Liberator armor? Okay. Okay, you need to get yourself upgraded. I am better shotgun. When Quarians of the migrant fleet reach young adulthood, they must leave their birth ship and find a new crew to accept them as permanent residents. To prove themselves, they must recover something of value. This is offered to their prospective captain as proof that they will not be a mere burden on the shoestring resources of the ship. This process is called the pilgrimage. Stripped of ritual, the pilgrimage is merely an attempt to maintain genetic diversity within the small, relatively isolated population bases that make up the migrant fleet. If the young stayed and married within their birth vessel, the risk of inbreeding would increase sharply. Okay then. Quarians are surgically fitted with their various immunity-boosting implants in preparation for leaving on pilgrimage. Having grown up within the sterile, controlled environments of the migrant fleet ships, Quarians have virtually no natural immune system. All right. Okay, so I'm going to call it here today because I've got work to do. We'll pick back up with Mass Effect next Thursday. Not Thursday, Friday. Next Friday. I'm going to see about doing, I'm going to check with my partner and see if my buddy's ready to play Borderlands. I got a lot of pals, a lot of friends who like to play, but I'm not sure if he's going to be available to play on Tuesdays, so that all depends on if he's able to or not. I guess I could make it Wednesdays or Thursdays. Oh well, I'll check with him and see. Until next time, guys, I hope to see you all on Tuesday. If I'm not here on Tuesday, then know that it's because I had to do a substitute teaching job. I've got to do... Wait. I got to do 5 more within this next month. 5 more half days. That's a requirement. So I need... I'm going to be cramming them all into the month of April. So we'll see if I have time for streams or not. If I'm not here, I'm subbing. That's really it. Until next time, people. Hope to see you then. Peace out.